Well, go on. Well, go on. Good evening, good night, good morning, everyone. Anybody available? Best up on yourself. Best up on yourself. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I don't know how to say this. Happy, elated to be exact. Absolutely, elated. Enjoyed. I've enjoyed the day so far. Had a good day at work. Left and went to the airport to um my cousin. I forgot fly go somewhere. Someone got airport drop her off everything and had a great day. I don't know why, but it just seems like no, I would say. Let me say this first and foremost. Um, the integral part of what I'm about to say is very important. Manchester United is still run by the Glazers. Avram, Joel, and the real brother and sister them. Right? So don't forget for a second that they are part of this biggest problem that Manchester United have had since day one. Right? Since day that. They have been a part of the problem that we've had since day one. However, with that said, I have to say though, we've had a very, 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 very good day. A relatively, I would say, a great day. Because not only is Manchester United the recipient of definitely probably the best defensive midfielder in all England. We can say that with my chest right now. So let me take a second to introduce to you guys. I'm not telling you, so let me bring this up right now so that the world we can see. Official confirmed CASEMIRO to Manchester United from Real Madrid is done and completed. Spanish club statement announced. Now, what I would say to this is, okay, now we have a confirmed tweet from Twitter from Fab, the big man himself. What's going to happen after that? All right, cool. From Manchester United himself. See there? Bright and clear, loud and clear. We are delighted to have reached an agreement in principle for the transfer of CASEMIRO, the Brazilian maestro, defensive midfield maestro, CASEMIRO. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy about that. We did need a defensive midfield since Michael Carrick left. A defensive midfielder since Michael Carrick left. And yeah, we still need more signings. True. We definitely still need more signings, Barry. Without a doubt, still like we still need more signings. And that's what we're working on at the moment. But for now, that's where we are. We still need to get rid of McTominay. When we talk about the dealings of today so far in Manchester United world, the girls are playing right now. At least lose to Bayern Munich. What? 3-0. They're doing their best. They're playing a Champions League team, and two first goal was crap. Second goal was accidental, and third goal was just a buck up. Literally, well, it's a good goal anyway, but buck up anyway. So Manchester United female team losing 3-0, but can't really complain to that about them at all. So hopefully we can take these lessons, this 2-game lesson that we had into the season. I think you have a few more games in the preseason anyway. But yeah, So we can move on now. So what I am saying is, with regards to Manchester United's um news results and news so far, let me tell you what I go on this morning from top to bottom. All right. I talk about that. The subs I got through already. All right. Um, this one, Chelsea is looking to sign Harry Maguire. You hear what me say? You guys hear what I'm saying? Chelsea is looking to sign Harry Maguire. What kind of bull crap is that? How that makes sense? How that makes sense? Or maybe it does. I think it's a great idea, to be honest with you. I think it's a great idea to not have to worry about Harry Maguire in our defense anymore. Make him take him. Maybe him can play him with three defenders, so we know Chelsea moving to a 3-man defense. Maybe a 3-man defense will suit him better. I would rather Eric Bay stay and them sell Harry Maguire. Get his big wages off our bill. Big man thing. I really rather them do that. So hey, get him out of our life. I can take that. I can take that without a doubt. So hey, listen. Take him off. Take him off completely, fam. Next on the list, you have a few stories about Harry Maguire again. Eric Ten Hag is understood to be plotting changes to his Manchester United FC team for a visit to Liverpool, or for a visit against Liverpool at Old Trafford, as it looks to trigger the response of the squad. So Eric Ten Hag is making changes to the squad. Can't fight that. Can't fight that at all. We're gonna go to the coach's desk. Go on. Since you're up and running, let me know if you're ready to come on. You can send a link in. Let me know if you're ready to come on. Can talk about it a little bit, but from this, a big surprise from Manchester United, we get a defensive midfielder, which is what we've been screaming for a while. So bless yourself, coach. Welcome. Yeah, Harry Maguire to Chelsea. Can't complain about it. I'd rather Harry Maguire go on Eric Bay stays. He won't play a lot for Eric Ten Hag, but he will play. Harry Maguire will be gone, which is what everyone wants. So it's a win-win situation for me. I don't know about you. It has been proposed that Harry Maguire moves to Stamford Bridge as part of a deal to take Christian Pulisic in the opposite direction to the Old Trafford. Isn't that a great deal, people? Isn't that a wonderful deal? Think about it for a second. Christian Pulisic is coming in the forward line. Harry Maguire leaves in the defensive line. I don't care. I don't mind it at all. I do not mind it. We do have the title of the show today, which is a Premier League 6-pack. All right, the Premier 6-pack. We're gonna talk about that today, of course, but we still have to talk about Manchester United transfer. So, we're gonna talk about Manchester United. Then we talk about Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, all the way, without a doubt. So yeah, good thing so far, and it's a good deal so far. Can't really complain about Casemiro. Can't really complain about Casemiro at all. It's a great deal. What I would like to see is Manchester United go back and get the young, so he can be that link between defense and attack, be that connection between defense and attack. While Casemiro play that defensive midfielder, he can be that creative defensive link. Then you get Eriksen or Bruno up front. Oh, beauty. I can't complain. I have to tell you right now, I can't complain. I'm going to be truthful to you. Cannot complain. No time at all. Can't complain at all, boy. However, we're still more than worried about We're still more than worried about we're still more than worried about the Glazers. We know that already. You know that, me know that. We're worried about the Glazers without a doubt. Without a doubt, we're still worried about the Glazers. And the biggest thing with the Glazers right now is getting them out of our head altogether. Jim Ratcliffe, possibly. Jim Ratcliffe, definitely possible. But yeah, we're definitely still worried about the Glazers without the shadow of a doubt. Can tell you that right now, because boy, I tell you. I tell you. All right. Let's see. Female teams playing. The last 3-0. Flight booked for tomorrow, you know, people. The flight is booked for tomorrow. Try remember that. The flight is booked for tomorrow. You know what that mean? You know what that mean, people. You know what that mean. You know what that mean. You know what that mean, people. We definitely will, without shadow of a doubt. Without shadow of a doubt, we know what that mean. You and me know what that mean. People, sorry. You hear me? Sorry, people. Messed up. Anyway, what I was saying is, without shadow of a doubt, tomorrow we will see Casemiro on the plane tomorrow, moving over to Manchester United. Without a shadow of a doubt, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, I'm sending that you to the link here real quick and then get everybody on board so we can get the ball game started while on there. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the link here, so. All right, people. See, All right. So, we could talk about Manchester United's league games this weekend. I know the big boss coming on real soon. We're gonna talk about all the games. So we're gonna talk about Liverpool and Manchester United this weekend because on Monday they want to play. And that game's going to be devastating. But we will see. We will see, people. Manchester United versus Liverpool. Liverpool is missing a bunch of players. We know Nunes is not injured but missing because of suspension. Well, yeah, homeboy have injured him hamstring. A while boy injured himself already. He's injured. There are a few other people who are injured, like Matip. A lot of people are injured. Well, I'm here, brother, I have to say. Well, I'm here, everybody, I have to say, I know. Send me the link, because that around 20 minutes from now. 29 minutes, around half an hour from now. Have a next show. Nah, I'm live, I know, man. I say. Nah, man, I'm live now, man. I'm live now. You can jump on the thing, man. You're on it live right now. Just jump in on the thing. Live, the link up on the chat room. Jump in on the thing, man. Man is man there, people. Man is man there. All right. Man is here, which is good. Make sure you share the video to you know. The one man up on the thing, share the video, man. Share the video to people so everybody can see it. Drop a like on the video as well. So drop a like on the thing so that everybody can jump in on it same way. Share it. Them kind of something there, see me? Make people can see it and jump in on it. Because we're gonna talk about Liverpool, Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, and Man City start the season. So today, right now, we're gonna talk about Liverpool and Man U, because that game is Monday, and of course, this is a game of the season. To me, for me, and most Manchester United fans this is a game of the season. However, it's not been the type of results that we've been looking for years now, for years and years and years. It's been horrible playing against Liverpool to and from. The last 2 years, I'll be a 4 love and 5 love man I pick up. I'll be a 10 love man I get in the season. So I'm hoping, they like man like CASEMIRO, who's going to be in the stands, can galvanize the man them, and bring some new energy to the thing. We're playing against a Liverpool team who is down right now, dusted. So it's good that we can check them attitude, keep them down, and get past them. That would be fun. But it's not gonna be much to talk about. Liverpool team. I mean, after them had about three people to the team, and not necessarily any galvanizing signing. I mean, Nunes can make the headlines, yes, but temporarily. And I say that because Nunes' goals at Benfica was not necessarily. Yes, there were some good goals in it, but there were a lot of opportunities that he missed. And I used to watch Benfica. I used to watch highlights of Benfica with Nunes scoring because I was interested in Nunes. I was very interested in Nunes until Liverpool got him, and I was like, this man can be a good, addition to Liverpool. But then when you actually start watching him play, when they played against Manchester United in the preseason, as a preseason game, just seems like it's just not going anywhere. It's not. His control is bad. It just seems like it's dead. I can't wait. Can't wait to see what the season has to unfold against the rest of the teams in the Premier League against this man. They don't have L to pay. One of the proper them going to create. But yeah, so Manchester United can now look at its team and say, all right, we can get rid of McTominay, we can get rid of Fred, have CASEMIRO in there. To me, I would start David De Gea, Malacia. Left centre back would be Martinez. Right centre back would be Varane. Right back, Dalot. Centre midfield, Ghana. Fred, Bruno, or Bruno, Ericsson, Ghana, whichever three. I really want Ghana to start though. So I would say Ghana, Fred, Bruno, or Ericsson. Front three would be Cristiano Ronaldo, Sancho right, Rashford left. Marshall is fit and ready to go, so he's definitely gonna come on in the second half. I do think that's what my Manchester United forward line, my team would be. But there will be a lot of changes in this team, a lot of structural changes, and because he's not going to play the same flow in football that he played with Brighton or with Brentford. He can't do that. They're going to be pressing a lot. They're going to be running a lot. It's going to be a lot of running. Tuesday, Monday. So it's going to be tough trying to figure out how they'll be playing tomorrow. I don't want to see a defensive game tomorrow for Manchester United. I don't want to see them trying to take the ball from them and try to get the ball over the top or running through the lines. I want to see some football that is set for Manchester United, not necessarily to play on their benefits, but play for Manchester United. Honestly, I want to beat them. That's all I want to do. So Let's go. Let's go. Arsenal game. Oh, Jesus. Arsenal game, boy. Arsenal game. I wouldn't play Tuesday. Saturday. Might be. Who knows? I'm just excited about Manchester United so much that I might remember about Liverpool, Arsenal, not them waste Monday. But let me go back a little bit so we can find Arsenal today, tomorrow. What are you doing? Tottenham will play Wolverhampton Saturday morning, bright and early. Tottenham and Wolverhampton. That might be a good game. If Tottenham can get a win, that's 2 wins in 3. Yeah. And Tottenham again is one of the teams that I picked to be leaders of the title race in about 25 to 30 games in. So hey, if they can pull off a win against Wolves, then hey, fight on, fam, fight on. Again, the only reason why I'm picking Tottenham to be a top of the league is because of that guy named Conte. I have Kane, Son, Kulveski, whatever my name. And even on the bench, you have Basuma, you have Richarlison. It's a bunch of ball of them off my youth, a bunch of bumbuckler ball. Man, can't stop them, boy. Him and them body of up. That's tough for me say, yo, Tottenham and you on the team. Tottenham and you on the top 2. Maybe top 1 at the end of the season. Arsenal played 12:30 last game of the day, which is Bournemouth. Bournemouth have a rough 4-game, man. And they won one anyway, so hey, do your thing, Bournemouth, do your thing. But yeah, them Arsenal and Bournemouth Saturday. I do think that Arsenal have enough force to get past Bournemouth, but anything can happen. But Arsenal is so deadly. Arsenal look deadly. I can't find a fault with them in that last game. I mean, I guess you can say the first game they were just, they were good in the 20 minutes, and then after that they just weird down. They eventually won, but they just weird down. But this last game they played, it was sick, man. They were hella good. I'm not going to lie, they were hella good. I'm hoping that doesn't continue. I'm praying that doesn't continue. Matter of fact, want them to lose. I want them to lose, but not my call. Not my call, people. Not my call, okay? Not my call. The other team, which is talk about Chelsea, talk about Arsenal, talk about me and Man U, Chelsea and Man City. So Chelsea play Leeds 9:00. Boy, I might tell you, it's rough. It is going to be rough against Leeds because the team that we played against last year, or Man U played Leeds last year, is not the team that they played this year. This Leeds team is totally different, fam. This Leeds team is totally different. I don't know what them and them have going on with them over here, but this Leeds team is totally different, fam. Very much so. And I'm not complain and say no. But this Leeds team is very, very, very much different. And kind of like the way the league team set up so far. If they can pull off a win against Chelsea, by all means, but Chelsea will be too powerful for them. Without shadow of a doubt, they'll be more powerful than them. They're looking again to talk about to sign Harry Maguire, which is can't complain at all. I want him to go. I really, really want him to go. Really want him to go. But not my call. Not my call at all. Because if it was, gone. Man City and Newcastle is going to be the second most anticipated game of the weekend because it's a powerhouse, meaning the team with all of the money. Going to be spending a lot this weekend. So it's going to be fun, because it's not like Man City is a it's not like Man City is a powerhouse at this point. I mean, Newcastle, but they're getting there and they're looking to buy players as much as they can. Man City is already a powerhouse in Europe, in league, winning the league every game, every season. So hopefully Newcastle can pull off a win tomorrow. Not going to be likely, but still, look at it's going to be teams where you have to beat. And we already lost 2 games to two miniature side. Manchester United did so. We need to see them lose games as well. So big up yourself, Man City. I hope want to lose to Newcastle. Swear to God. Swear to God. Anyway, the 4 people will come in. Make sure you like the thing. Spread it out to your people and share it and thing. We're talking about football. Um, I really love to show you what happening in my world. I would really love to tell you what happened in my world. But before we go any further, we could talk about what I saw with similarities between JFF and Manchester United. Right? This is what we are facing, what we are facing in the past, I don't know, year and a half at JFF. Because I started paying attention to JFF the past 2 years or so. But to be honest with you, the the thing that I saw with the JFF and Manchester United is that JFF has been taking the money out of JFF for the president, giving it to his peoples in management and everything since day one. They've been taking the money and bleeding the team forever, ever and ever and ever. They've been going about the business very smart, very precisely, but very smart, right? There were times where the players could not find fares to cover the plane ticket. They couldn't find rides. There were times when one particular player bought tickets to travel from England to Jamaica to play in a World Cup and beg them man them back them bus and the man saying nah give them back them money. Him saying nah give them back them money party. Me not understand how that makes sense. Me not understand how that makes sense. You can't have a baller who pay out in pocket for not just you with other players. And when the man come back for getting money, I say no. I say no. The JFF been taking the money where them be getting from FIFA everywhere from Jamaica football and giving it to themselves. Not paying the players, not paying the coaches. It's kind of sad, people. And that's the same thing with Manchester United and the Glazers. Manchester United and the Glazers have been bleeding Manchester United since day one, since they've coming in 2004, 2005. They've been taking dividends over the team, and that's what's been happening with Manchester United since day one. So Alex Ferguson saved them for the last 10 years, 2010 when they eventually 2030 when they eventually left. That's when you start see everything just start drop. You realize the Manchester United that you thought you knew is not necessarily what we were buying. It's not necessarily what we were paying for. What do I mean by that? Manchester United has been taking dividends out of the club and giving it to the Glazers for the past 15, 17 years. Every year, them get 15, 10, $20 million. Every year. While the team is not buying. You think Manchester United left, Alex Ferguson left Manchester United in 2013 with no sort of footballing ability to say, all right, this man is leaving in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. This man's going to be his replacement 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. They don't have none of that. We have reached the academy. no sort of security, no system. We say, all right, boom, we have Ferdinand, Vidic, Alaba, and we'll leave, but no worry. Because we have 3, 4, 5 man coming from Manchester United, youngsters, ballers we have by. If you say, all right, in good, it might be part of it, no doubt. One bag of foolishness, Barry. One bag of fuckery. It's a barrage of fuckery. I mean, I understand it. And it, sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. But, hey, can't really complain too much at all, boy. Can't really complain too much at all. Yeah, if you just see it and say, all right, do your thing. Because they frig up. Them frig up. They mess up the thing completely. Messed up completely. Completely. Well, the biggest part about what happened today with Casemiro becoming a Manchester United player, or going to become a Manchester United player, is that we are still focused, laser-eyed focused, not only on the Glazers, but what they are doing to the team. So we know as fans that, listen, we're aware of how these men carry on. We're aware of how they play their football. We're aware of what they're doing to the team. And we want them to know that we don't want no part of the team anymore. We don't want to be a part of the club anymore. We want him to leave, fam. We want him to leave. Jim Ratcliffe has the money, 12 grand. He has the 12 grand. I would say, Mr. 12 grand, sorry. He has at least a 6 billion. I'm sure that he can pull up $6 million right now with him back pocket and just push him on the game and say, take it, go on. Because at the end of the day, to be quite honest with you, money run the world, money run the Glazers world. So if you can give him 12 grand, get rid of the bills, fine by me, fam. Fine by me. Because honestly, I'm freaking up everything. Every God Almighty thing. Tough. Me wait to see the man them come on. I'm looking forward to see which one of the man them can come on, so them can tell me what them can think about them team. Anthony turned up to Ajax training ground today and informed the manager that he would not be joining them for the rest of the group. Can't fight that. This man ready to leave, or you don't want the man leave. Suck yourself. What? Anthony's ready to leave and this man don't want to leave. He's ready to quit and them man don't want to make him go. So they think. I'm looking forward to see what Ajax has to say now that Anthony says, listen, I told you I want to leave. You put a bid in and you don't want to make him leave. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, so let me go back to the big news. Manchester United have reached an agreement with Real Madrid for Casemiro. Now, you tell me, guys, what you think is that a good thing? Is that for Manchester United something that we've been looking forward for in the past 7-8 years? Because we didn't have Michael Carrick, and when he was there, his legs were gone. So is that a good thing to say, all right, we finally have a central defensive midfielder, someone who can take the ball from the defense, pass it, someone who can interrupt the play? Because don't get it wrong, this man was the best player in the Super Cup the other day versus, I think, Gladbach. So I'm saying, have we now gotten to the point where Manchester United have gotten the best defensive midfielder in the world to compete against Rodri? Do you even think about competing against what name? Fernandino? No man, not Fernandino. What did that one name? can't remember the boy name in a man, but um from Liverpool, because he's not playing at Brazil in Brazil. He's playing in the bench because Casemiro is playing. Casemiro and Fred is playing in the midfield for Brazil. So I can't wait to see what that team has present in the midfield. We have a midfield now with Fred and Casemiro. No McTominay. McTominay can go on at Newcastle, can go on at West Ham, can go on down at anywhere. Yes, Shaquille Smith, Fabinho, yes, that man. Will Manchester United be able to show themselves against Fabinho? Well done, Shaquille Smith. Well done. Thank you very much. Can they show themselves against Fabinho, against Rodri, against all those guys in the coming weeks and months? We can't wait for hear it. And all the people that were out there talk about how the man too old and how him this and how him that. How is he too old? He's 30 years old. A man who throughout his entire 8 years or less at Real Madrid only missed eight, 18, a maximum of 18 game days injured. 18 games days injured. And you are telling me, say, him not good enough? I'm most mad, smarty man. Coaches Dex, big up yourself, big man, best of yourself.
Oh, go on. Oh, bless up, bless up to the viewers, man. Yeah.
Mad. So yo, I mean, maybe basically introduce you to the new news. I mean, no, but when you say no about Terry, so tell me what you think about Casemiro joining Manchester United.
Uh, Very good player. I hear talks of him going to sit deep and, allowing Fred to do whatever he can do on the football field. I mean, we don't know the plans that the Hag has for him, but he's a quality player. And it's just sad that United have to be, you know, kind of going to this level in terms of being the LA Galaxy of England right now, getting the players that are basically past their best. So, but I think he's a good player. He can. I'm not. I think Real Madrid was in trouble one time when they did not use him in that preferable role, and they were topsy turvy. So let's see how Ten Hag can get what he can get out of.
Yeah, I think in terms of his positioning and his skill set, it's good for the type of football that Ten Hag might want in terms of getting the ball off the defender and pushing the ball forward. Not necessarily beating a man, but passing the ball left, right, forward, short passes. His biggest skill set, of course, is winning the ball back, whether it's by tackling, putting his body behind the ball, on the ball, and stuff. But I kind of disagree with what you have to say about Manchester United being the LA Galaxy of the football world in England. No, while I understand that, yes, Manchester United's for the past 2 years or 3 years been buying some, 35-year-old. Cristiano was 37. Zlatan was 35. Cavani 33 or 34. You have to remember that all of those top class players that came to Manchester United were relatively decent when they came to Manchester United. No? Cavani's first season was immense. I have to tell you about the 27 goals that Cristiano Ronaldo scored. Um, Satan's first season was sick. It was good, and he got injured at the end of it, and then it just got worse after that. But yes, we're buying some players that are away from their best in their peak years of 28, 27. But then you have to remember that in this year, in this time, where a lot of computer science, and uh, a lot of people are finding different ways of extending their careers in football. I do think that with the time that he's spent playing football,
I,
he has a few more years left in him.
I understand the inner room, and me get the point. Medical science have improved, but
Right,
the problem is that when we buy these players at the, and you get 2 seasons out of them, you have to replace them again. So you constantly like buy. One thing I want them to sell is the club. I want them to sell the club so that these persons that are running the club right now will just leave, and the club can concentrate on football with a football in mind, ownership coming in.
right. So, one thing, he signed a 4-year contract. So I'm assuming that Manchester United is gonna use him for that 4 years, probably five if they have an extra year. Um, I don't know how good he'll be in 30 at year 2 or year 3, but we'll see. But when it comes to the Glazers, and I said this earlier in the stream, so I'm gonna say it right now. Glazers needs to go, and they need to go right now. When it comes to the Glazers and JFF, the same thing keep it come like it's a bad dream keep happening over and over. Meaning, how can you as an individual who own the club, you pay money, you go and you borrow money from the bank, buy the club in 2005, and since then you've just been taking money out of the club ever since. You haven't paid a cent towards the loan. The loan is still the same amount that we still owe the bank the same amount that we gave them 2004, 2005, and they're still getting the money or taking the money out of the club year in year out. It's sad, Barry. It's very very sad. So you're right. The Glazers need to go, and we're going to get rid of him because Jim Ratcliffe, as I said earlier, is going to put up his money where his mouth is and show them the money and say, "Oh, have take it or leave it, take it or leave it." They'll be protesting this year. Can't wait, can't wait. Man, say you should go for Declan Rice next. Boss Thomas, we can't really say that because right now we have Casemiro in a central defensive midfield, and he's going to be here for next 2 or 3 years. I don't see Manchester United paying another 110 mil for Casemiro when we can easily go for the youth from Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund the midfielder from England. I have to remember my name. I'm gonna tell it in a second. But yes, we can go for him. We can go for another striker because Cristiano Ronaldo, if you're not leaving this year, will leave next year. What do you think, Coach Zex? I think Declan Rice is a good idea, or should we go somewhere else in the league?
Long time we have our eyes on Declan Rice. I'll go.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's going to be a part of it. Like, we know that us West Ham don't want to sell him this year. I'm not sure if they're going to want to sell him next year, but I don't think Manchester United will pay another 100 mil for Declan Rice when they have another 100 mil for the dude from Borussia Dortmund. I can't remember his name. I will tell you in a second. Um, I don't think that Manchester United will invest too much into Declan Rice, and you have to remember, um, the with Ghana, James Ghana, he can be a defense. He can be the heir to the throne for the defensive midfield position that Casemiro will hold. He can be the next, basically next Casemiro who came from the the academy. So who knows? It's possible. How old is Casemiro? He's 30 years old. Casemiro is 30 years old. 30 years old. So, and if your peak in football is 26, 27, 28, you're not too far from that, which is 30. I'm 30. I'm 34. Next year, I'm 35. And we can still go out there go run out right now. That's good, but yes, you understand. So and Cristiano Ronaldo, who's been in peak position, peak fitness for a while, he's 30. Is 38 going to 39 or 37 going to 38. So it's not bad that he's 30 years old. A lot of people drop in farm figure and everything when you drop to 30, but this man has not been dropping in farm. Him, Modric, and Kroos been the peak in midfield for the past 4 or 5, 7 years, and they've been in the same position for the past 4 or 5 years, and they have not changed one bit. Yes, Real Madrid got some younger players to cover and will take over for them in the years to come. But these guys are taking over. These guys have been running football for the past 7 years at Real Madrid. So I do think that it's possible. I I don't know. I just who knows. I just don't think that it's a dead thing, to be honest with you. Big up Wayne Schreier, best of yourself. Best of yourself, best of yourself. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're brand new. Yeah, we're talking about the football, Manchester United per se. We hope that others in it can come in and talk about their teams. Um, that is the top six teams, basically Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, Man City. I don't know. I know there's not a lot of Man City fans out here, so who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we're talking about that as well. But yeah, I want to go up on the Twitter thing real quick and show you what Manchester United have done so far this day in the Premier League. First, let me ask you, a coach, what do you think about the fact that Manchester United is trying to sign Anthony? What do you think about that?
Who is Anthony again?
So Anthony is the left wing, the left sided player. Let me tell you, he's a right sided winger. He's left footed. From Ajax.
Oh, I don't really know of him, but I guess that knowledge of him.
Yeah, so I mean I watched him all of well not all of last year when Manchester United started interested in Ajax. I
Mm.
started watching Ajax, and then that's when I saw him, and he was very very good. He's left footed, plays on the right side, goes in on the left foot to strike. I can cut down the flank and make a crossing. He's very good in terms of getting people involved in the game, and Manchester United is very interested in him. It's very it's interesting to see what he's going to do, but I mean they reject his offer, but 80 million already when the man he wants to go. I actually want him to go. It's the same team that Martinez came from.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it's
And that's the team that Ten Hag used to coach.
yes, right. So Ten Hag, that might be he might be a player to think about. They also looking for Cody Gakpo. Um, Cody Gakpo is a right-sided midfield, a right-sided striker on the right side of a two-man forward or by himself up front. He's very good on the ball. He's talented in terms of beating a player. We saw him, get past a few players in the game that you're playing for Wednesday for the Champions League because um, PSV is trying to qualify for the Champions League. So they're not a bad bunch of players. It's not that bad in the Eredivisie over in Netherlands, but who knows? Who the hell knows, fam? Who the hell knows? But actually anybody that Eric Ten Hag wants, he can have it because at the end of the day, the coach you need to back the coach regardless of what him say. Just like Liverpool backing, just like Chelsea backing
Who would tell?
the coach. Yeah, it's also every day. Like even today in my in cafe, Aaron Maguire.
Oh God, but then go on.
Yes, Barry. Let me show you the. Let me show you the. Let me show you the notification we get on Twitter earlier today. Cause the man out there decides to listen. He wants Harry Maguire by the hook or the crook, and he's going to get him whether we like it or not. Let me show
But
you what I say.
Pulisic is not one. Well, I mean, I think that is a good switch still enough. Pulisic. If we sell Harry Maguire, it wouldn't bother us so bad, right?
Yeah,
But getting Pulisic, no, sir. What Pulisic is going to offer Manchester United?
nothing.
With,
Absolutely nothing. He's
with
not gonna offer nothing where
nah,
Rashford did already.
Pulisic, no.
Yeah, you're right. He's not really offering nothing at Rashford not offering right now. Not one thing. Not one thing. Because to be honest with you, Rashford has been underperforming for the past 2 years, for the past year and a half right now. And I don't see Pulisic doing anything other than what Rashford is doing right now, other than get the ball and lose it. I tell you the truth. But so Harry Maguire is worried about his place in the team. Of course, he's not going to be a part of the team if Ten Hag does not decide to play him. He's not gonna be a part of the starting lineup because Martinez and Varane is going to be fit. I don't think Maguire is going to be a part of the team anymore, and he's worried about that because the World Cup is coming up.
Very good. So, if I want to move now if he get start, get game.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, the question is Manchester United going to sanction that kind of move? I think it's possible. I think it's very much possible that we can see him go. I'd be happy to see him go. To be honest with you, 100% happy to see him go. But who knows, Sam? Who knows? But yes, this talk about Pulisic coming the other way. I don't see the difference in that at all. Pulisic needs playing time. He's going to be captain of the USA team regardless. But he wants to go into the World Cup this November in full form, right? I don't think he's going to play much in Tuchel's team. But then again, who knows? Whose wage is too high? Whose wage is too high? Maguire? Chelsea can take care of that, man. Chelsea, man. Chelsea, I spend a shit ton of money, man. What I say? Chelsea can pay. Not many teams out there can pay Manchester United wages, but Chelsea can. Chelsea can pay him wages regardless. So him can go on, man. I would rather Maguire go and Bailey stay. I would rather Maguire go and Bailey stay. This is what I'm thinking. Let him go, make him have fun. Bailey can stay. Don't want Bailey get loaned out. Make Maguire go on. We can call that a loss. 80 something mil loss. Chelsea called him right off a lot of the fame last a while ago. We can cross off if we want to. Like, wage structure for Manchester United are crap. And it was losing a little bit, because that ball has left. We still have Maguire. I mean, the wages are very, very high, to be honest with you. 135,000 for 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 man like one Bissaka. 278,000 for Sancho. He hasn't played well in the past year, and he's not playing well now. Too much money. A lot of people who are coming from Real Madrid, like Varane, well for money, but he's been injured so much. I want to see him go through the season without being that injured. It's tough. Very, very tough. And Chelsea wage structure just ease because man like um Mount I make about 80,000 here. 80,000 pounds. £88,000, yeah. Can you imagine that, Coach Minzy? £88,000.
Yeah,
And Maguire, Shaw, overball them, £88,000 and nothing compared to them, yeah.
true, man. But get work for money, man. Some of them need to cut off a bill.
And me if I tell you, cut them off completely. Man like Wan Bissaka, cut him off completely. Well, them ball where I make so much money and I do nothing on the football field. Cut them off completely, Barry. Cut them off completely. I guess we'll see. Come Monday when the actual football actually start play, and you can see where Manchester United stand in terms of playing against Liverpool, because the preseason was not here. The preseason wasn't, and this was a real talk. This was a real thing right now. I want to see what them do come this Tuesday. Liverpool, Tottenham playing Monday, tomorrow morning. Arsenal playing
Remember
in
me
the afternoon.
put that the Tottenham team and first game and based on what happened throughout the season, they really can't say Tottenham are the favorite or them are gonna win the league. So that's why me always say me need a few games in order to see who is doing what.
Yeah,
You understand? So this Tottenham team is a good team, but to say they are going to go all the way, let us see.
you think so? Like the reason why I do think no, forget about the Manchester United um bid when we making a right at LFC. But for Chelsea, the reason why I think Chelsea is gonna probably be up there very much all the way is that Conte, the coach, he has a team that he has built since January last year. And the team that he has built is set up specifically to play 3-5-2. And with Harry Maguire and Kane right next to them, it's going to be tough to deny them. We can't. I mean, it just seems it's going to be tough. Man United will not do that to players. They don't have guts to do that anyways. They deserve more. And
We're not going around that in a room, but the fact is that I think it's too early.
hmm
I think it's too early to make a call.
That's true. That's very much true. We don't know how Liverpool will end up. We don't know how Man United will end up. Even Arsenal, they played very well in the last two games, except especially the last one. The first game they were good for the first 20 minutes or so, but this last game they played very well. It's hard to say where will they end up at the end of the season. You're right, but it's kind of difficult to not deny how good Arsenal is playing right now. But you're very right. Still, it's going to be hard to outplay to even Chelsea. Even Chelsea, we're writing up Chelsea to the death of what, fifth, sixth maybe, but they might be very well at the end of it all up there as well.
Yeah, but now right off none of the top six teams them right now. We're gonna see
Mm.
the stretch because the first stretch, I think this game is played into three and three and three quarter stretch.
Yeah,
You have the first 10, second 10, the third 10, and then the last 8.
yeah,
So it's gonna be very um good to the eyes to see how this team progress through these thirds. And these are my thirds, people. This is not what they probably do,
yeah,
but these are my progressive way of looking at it. How they apply themselves incrementally. So they go through the phase one, which is the first 10 games, and then they probably have an accumulation of points that they need to go through the first game, 10 games. Then go through the second 10, accumulation, then you add it to the first. Third
yeah.
10, then you add it to the first two. And then they go home on the home stretch to see how those last 8 games will push them into top honors or securing Champions League. Because every team have them objectives.
Yeah, that's true.
let's see how it goes.
It's very true. So much true. Like it's going to be a tough season, to be honest with you. And I can't wait to see how it end up, to be completely honest. Um so right now, thank you guys so much for watching. As if you come in and off at the same time while we're there here. Again, I had a great day today. Finally, I have some good news on Manchester United. So, looking forward to watching the games tomorrow. Watching the Monday, I go watch the game and then go to the gym. So I'm there, I go there in the sorrow or joy, whichever one you want to call it. Coach is there. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Next time
Yeah,
I
man.
see you guys is when we're talking about the end of the results, probably Monday evening, Monday night. But yeah, best of yourself, people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Manaz.